My name's Richard Gathenya. I'm the head of operations for Skanem Africa. Interestingly, just for information, I'm actually just 1 year old.
Yes. Yeah.
I joined last year.
Yes.
Just a bit of context. This is a new factory. The Tbilisi factory is a new factory. We just recently fully moved here in September of 2024. We were previously on Masai Road in industrial area, and we moved between the months of July and fully settled in September of 2024.
When someone probably hears Skanem, lots of people they probably use their products.
Yeah.
They buy products that have products that come from here. But what does Skanem do, and what kind of sectors do you play in?
Thank you. Skanem is in the printing industry, okay, or rather what we like calling in the decoration industry. All right. So all the labels that you see on packs across the industries of automotive. When I say automotive, when you go to the petrol station and you're buying, a container of motor oil,
yes,
in Rubies, in Shell, those labels come from Skanem. Okay? When you go to personal care, in personal care, what do we talk about? We talk about lotions, what you use for beauty. So if you go and buy your PZ capsules, your L'Oreal, packs, those labels come from Skanem. Let's go to food and beverage. Food and beverage, cooking oil. All right, you go and buy your cooking oil, either Fresh Fry or Golden Drop. Those labels come from Skanem. When you talk about beverage, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, okay? Coca-Cola, all right? Water, those labels will come from Skanem. And also, finally, in pharma, we also do a lot of labels for our pharmaceutical industry. So we play in every field, 7 categories of products, and we're happy to serve both large, medium, and small businesses.
Apart from this plant, of course, this is last year has been fairly busy for you guys.
Yep.
What have you done that you can share with our viewers in the region?
In addition to moving from Masai Road to Tbilisi, which was a very, very intensive project, we were also in the same year opening up a new factory in Tanzania, what we call Skanem Tanzania in Dar es Salaam. The reason for going to Tanzania was Skanem Nairobi was 50% exports, and that from a capacity point, we needed both to balance the capacity in Nairobi as well as be able to serve our customers in the South African market faster and reduce the distances, and by then we are also economical to our customers in Zambia, Malawi, Zimbabwe, DRC, and Tanzania itself, which is also a growing economy. So we have a fully fledged factory there, which is fully operational, and we are happy to be able to serve customers in Southern Africa. In addition to that, we were also opening up a distribution center, a warehouse in Skanem in Uganda, which also allows us to reach our customers faster, where we're able to stock products and deliver to customers with much shorter lead times, but from Nairobi.
Yes. Interesting. Of course, people talk about the EAC, the SADC regions, so this is very well covered. If you look at your product category or maybe markets, are there others where you probably feel like, this is an area where we have some unique capability and we are serving this market in a unique way? And how tough is the environment that you operate in?
One of the unique things of our competitive advantage is our capacity. We have 5 presses, all 10 color jobs, doing 800 jobs a day. Okay, that's first and foremost, when I look at from an operations point of view, that is a significant competitive advantage. When I look at our people, we have the most skilled operators on the shop floor, both printers and the rewinders. So that also gives us a competitive advantage in terms of our quality and our speed our speed to market. When we talk about printing capability and 10 colors, it means we expand our range of being innovative, and we are able to respond to the needs of our customers. Their innovations, they will reach out to us, and we will partner together with our designers and with our partners to be able to come up with unique designs. So I would say capacity, people, and plant capability gives us the advantage over our competitors. Your second question is, of course, what are the challenges? Of course, competition. Competition has become an ongoing concern, just like any other industry.
Yes.
We need to be innovative, we need to be faster to the market, and of course we need to be cost effective and of high quality. And at a macro level, everyone is feeling it.
Yes.
Regulation, taxes, which impact our customers, which in turn affect us as well. Yes, thank you.
Are there any specific, let's say, certifications, quality, could be safety, could be environmental, could be the building itself that Skanem has? It's a new plant that maybe you have, and maybe some that you might want to have in future.
The building, as a result of the solar usage and the construction materials, is what we call IFC EDGE certified. From a design phase, when we did the design, we had to submit the designs for that IFC EDGE certification, which we had measured that it will give us advantages of 48% energy savings and an overall carbon footprint advantage of 46%. That was a design phase. We had to redo that certification after the building was completed and re-evaluated that it is actually delivering that. So the site is IFC EDGE certified. When I come to the company itself, of course, we are compliant to all local regulatory requirements. Over and above that, in our industry, we are what is called BRC certified, what we call British Retail Group certified. That is the relevant certification for the printing industry. In future, we want to go for security printing. Security printing certification.
What is the future as we go forward?
Interesting. I'll try and be very balanced and measured in this response, so that I'm not also giving out secrets out there. As you see, competition will be on my neck. However, we have a building, and that has more than enough space to expand capacity, which means that we will continue to be competitive in terms of capacity. That's the first secret out of the bag. I wouldn't say what will be filled in that space, but that's the first thing. Of course, as you see this site, there is a lot of unbuilt space and a built area, which means when the time comes to demolish one side of the wall and expand, it's just a matter of how fast can we do it. When we look at a bigger Skanem, of course, we are part of what we call Skanem AS Group, which sits in Norway. What is our vision? Is to create a responsible future in packaging. So I'll stop it there. You can go guess what is next for Skanem.
I think I'll also leave it at that. And I'm sure as things, it's like an onion, as each layer is uncovered, you guys will keep us updated, and we shall get to inform our readers and viewers out there.
Welcome.
So for that, Richard?
Thank you very much, Francis. Always a pleasure.
Okay.